Love, peace, and soul, everybody. It's Empress Phoenix Fire. Welcome in, family. We about to do a walking meditation. We about to do a walking meditation. It's beautiful. Can you see this? What topic should we talk about? Man, this Ramadan is real. It's April 1st. Man, there's some spring cleaning. Ain't nothing like a spring clean of your home, your car, your body, your temple, that brings in, like a clear perspective, you know, of your life. It brings in a clear perspective of the blessings that you have, what you have to be grateful for, what you have to look forward to, right? So y'all gonna start seeing your girl being more active. Okay, I need y'all encouragement, right? We're gonna sit down at the table. There's gonna be time for that. Maybe I'll do a reading a little later, depending on what the children want to do, right? Because today's their day. But man, whew, how many of y'all are still on the fast? How many have fell off? I'ma be real. Yes, frequency. What's going on, y'all? Hit the like button as y'all come on in. Okay, I know it's jiggling. It's jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. It's jiggling. Everything jiggling. Everything's jiggling. Okay, but that's the only way you're gonna lose some of the rolls is if you let the rolls jiggle. Okay. All right. So I know there was days where I'm not gonna lie, I ate before sundown. Okay. But I did the majority of the day without eating anything, and maybe would break my fast maybe at 5, like when I let the children eat. And as y'all see, the sun is still, doing its thing. So there was days where I did that, and I'm not gonna lie. And I think that that's what is crucial, is when you don't lie to yourself and put up a front like, I'm doing this and I'm no, but I still technically fasted for the whole day. Not many people can make it at least till 5 p.m. without eating anything for the day, right? So at least you could give yourself credit. And then there's always tomorrow. There's always another day to see how far you make it, right? But this walking meditation, right, is, more geared toward, your boundaries, right? The boundaries that you have set up for yourself, the boundaries that you put in place to protect your energy, and it streams on many levels, y'all. Hit the like button, okay? I want to see how many is trolls, and I want to see how many is the people, because this is how you clear out the trolls, right? We're grateful to the Most High as this sun, this wonderful, beautiful sun. Hold on, let me give y'all a little bit of taste of that. Can y'all see the sun? Can you see it? As we have this wonderful, beautiful Saturday, 80 degrees, we are grateful the wind is blowing. We have fruit in the car to reward ourselves after this walk. We're grateful for the guidance and the protection. We're grateful for always placing a solution when we thought there was never a way out, right? We're grateful for Most High always being there for us, even when we're not there for ourselves. Ooh, that piff smell good. Thank you, Most High, for the sights, the sounds, the smells, okay? The feelings that help bring us closer together, you know, with God and also other people too. You know what I mean? We're grateful. So, yeah, grateful for the piff that just blessed my nose. You know what I'm saying? Come in, I have none. But this one is about boundaries, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And protecting your energy, especially at this time, especially during this time of clearing, especially during the time of fasting, especially during the time of renewal, right? April 1st, time of a renewal, Aries season, new starts, new beginnings, new sparks of life. And you're going to see that in all walks of your life, you're going to have to be able to keep up the boundaries that you set, even for yourself. Like the goals and rules that you put in place. Because again, this is a new year. It's an astrological new year. So you're going to have to put into place um, even boundaries for yourself, right? You like, no, I'm not going to spend over this amount. I'm going to go into the store and I'm not going to spend more than $20. I'm going to go in Dollar Tree and my limit is 15 mil. Setting those boundaries for yourself is going to be crucial and key. Working a job, like this is my weekend off and still hitting me up like, can you come in? Can you work tomorrow? You know, and it's not always about the money. Because Most High will show you, you could work how many overtime shifts, and then you still, you know what I'm saying, you still don't have a certain amount to do certain things that you want to do. So at the end of the day, you like, wait a minute, it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money. And then when you work and then you could work maybe 2 days a week and you still be able to get enough funds. Yeah, the cars is out. The motorcycle gangs is out. Yes, they have the melanated ones out here in Arizona too. Yes. Love it. Love to see the masculinity. Hoo-wee. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, everybody's out, feeling themselves. So when you check it, do you check your vibration that you're at? So when you're in a state of gratitude, you could work those 2 shifts a week and still be good and still be able to pay your bills, still be able to put food on the table, because Most High may want you to stop and smell the roses. You know what I'm saying? Stop and take a walk instead of being drained and blood sucked, for a check. Sometimes it's not meant for that. It may not be meant for you to take that extra shift, and they may act a way or may feel a way coming to work. And then that's another thing, especially if you got workplace haters. That's another thing. Like, y'all want me to come in and help y'all and fill the need and relieve you, but you got attitude when I come in. You don't want to say hello. You don't want to speak. You don't want to say good morning, good rising, good day. Hey, how are you? Let me give you a report. You understand what I'm saying? But then you want me to, no, you could stay there for on your relief and wait and see who might decide to show up. Because I'm doing me. I'm spending time with my babies. Well, it's just literally me and the baby, because, the other ones, they're becoming grown people now. So they like, go to the park for what? I want to go with my friends. I'm telling you, the transitions of life, boy, is real. So you're also going to see it within your friend groups, okay? So I had a coworker that was supposed to be a friend wanted me to do her hair. So I was like, okay, you want me to do your hair? What style you want? You know what I'm saying? What kind of hair you gonna get? Do you want crochet? Do you want a sew-ins? You know what I'm saying? Because, I ain't no beautician. I'm a nail tech. I do nails. I just happen to do hair because I've been doing my hair and my baby's hair and, my friend's hair for years now. But you got to tell me what you want. You got to tell me what kind of hair. Do you have the hair? Do you have a comb? Do you have grease? Do you have gel? I need to know these particulars before I say I'm going to do your hair. That way I can price you accordingly as well. That's another thing, right? So I could give you, I may give you the friend discount, okay? But I need to know what you want me to do. Because I'm not going to over promise something you want half up, half down, and leave out, and that's not my specialty. With closure and, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. I could do the minimal. You feel me? So she don't get back to me. She don't give me the like, send me a picture of what you want. Typical shit that you do when you're booking with a to get for somebody to do your hair. Didn't give me the hairstyle. Can't tell me. I said, well, when you gonna go buy the hair? Can't tell me when you're gonna go buy the hair. So I was like, see, this is why I don't do hair. Because I'm not going to be going through all that. You know what I'm saying? You need your nails done? I would rather do that. Because it's simple. Do you want coffin? You want polish? Do you want a design on one finger? Let's go. So, you're not going to guilt choke me. Oh, see, this is why I can't deal with friends. You done? Oh, okay. I'm walking around. I'm going to walk this way. Huh?
Nerf guns, and they said that I could play, but
Where? What you mean? Oh, if you could play? I don't know about that. Well, that's people's stuff. Yeah. Well, where are you gonna be at? Anyway, so and I was like, well, girl, when you figure out what you want to do with your hair, then you come talk to me. But other than that, I'm not really thinking about spending my Saturday waiting for you to figure out what you're gonna do. You got to put your boundaries up. And don't feel no way about it. You can't feel no way about, protecting your energy, especially now. Because people will attempt to make you feel away. So, what are you talking about? White people stuff. Bubby, 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 leave them stuff. Get over here. You ain't messing with them stuff. I'll get you your own. No, don't worry. Don't, no.
because it's just white people.
Just leave them. No.
It's just white people.
No, it's not about that. It's about, what is it, for sale? It's for sale?
They didn't say.
They came up to you or you went up to them? Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't beg people stuff.
Kids. There were kids there.
No, that's a birthday. It looks like a birthday party. We don't know them. Just leave them. No, I ain't doing that. And then if you lose something or break something, no. Anyway, so same thing with people that you deem as friends, right? Like, you can't let people guilt trip you about having your boundaries and your space. Because there was once upon a time when, if you are definitely tapping into spiritual work, you may have to leave certain people behind. That's not a part of your new life. That's not a part of who's not going to understand your newness. I'll tell you what a red flag is, okay? If people will respect you in your new role. I remember when I was gaining knowledge of self when I was younger, and I was like, all right, y'all, my new appellation is Natural Earth Tamer. I want you to call me, or you could call me just Tamer, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm Natural Earth. I even got Natural Earth tattooed on as my first tattoo. And my so-called, the person that was supposed to be my best friend was like, anyway, Crystal, anyway, where are we going to eat? Like, fuck what you heard. I'm not going to respect what you saying. I'm going to still call you how I see, what I want to call you. Instead of, okay, I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to make you live the way that I live. I just would like for you to respect my choice to live in this way. And I could never get that. Whether or not I choose to change my name how many years later, and I'm like, now I'm Empress, you know what I'm saying? Everybody call me Empress, you know what I'm saying? What you got me saved in your phone? Like, I even asked this dude one time who I was dealing with. I was like, what name you got me under? You know what I'm saying? Like, I took that. I was like, that was a big thing for me. And he showed me, and he was like, of course, Empress. And I was like, oh, I thought so. Are we calling me my government out this mud? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you see if people respect you for who you see yourself as, not as who they want to peg you as. Okay? And want to put labels. Well, you're the good one. You're the nice one. You're supposed to accept any treatment, how we treat you. If we don't want to respect your new way of life, then that's, we don't respect that you want to be vegan. You know what I'm saying? We know you're gonna well, nowadays people, it was a way, but when I first became vegan back when I was 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, everybody was like, you're malnourishing the baby. You're malnourishing everybody. Wait, boo. Don't, let's go this way. Oh, you want to go that way? All right, I'm coming. Can't walk as fast as these children. So that right there, it will show you whether or not people deserve a seat in your new life. Then you have to beware of those that will say, yes, oh, Empress. Yes, Queen. Yes. We here for it. Love it. You know, the go to the opposite extreme with the love bombing, right? You have to be mindful. See, you got to be always on alert at all times. And you have to be able to, oh, they did Easter egg early. Damn. Um, you have to be able to discern if it's because they want something from you. No, normally people that love bomb, they got that narcissistic energy going on about them. So we already know those are energy vampires. So they want to seek to take your energy. So you have to protect your energy. You have to. It's so crucial. That's why I said, because people's psychosis is going to be showing. Eventually, the mask will slip. Just like Yeshua or Jesus the Christ, right? There's a fable in his narrative where there were sellers holding market in the holy tabernacle. Like, And he came and flipped off the tables like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all trying to make a profit over my father's name? Like, and say, like, that's like people selling spiritual items and doing all this and that, selling sage and, to try to make a profit. Or these clone uh pages that clone readers pages and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, I could do a reader for you, and it's like a fake page. You know what I'm saying? All of those people, oh man, they karma gonna be real heavy. They gonna make a quick buck off of swindling people. But not only are you hurting the people that you're swindling the money for, that you, oh, I could give you a reading, and then you don't give them no fuck. You don't know what, they don't have any spiritual gifts whatsoever. They're just spewing some regular shit. Or take the money, don't give the reading. But you're also hurting the person whose energy, because you're stealing from that person's energy, where you put their likeness up on that page. You're taking their ideas, their gifts, stealing, screenshotting pictures off of their profile, putting it on that clone profile. You know what I'm saying? All of that matters. But all of that matters. So they draining two, not one, but two sources of energy. So they're gonna make a quick buck, okay, with their little 419 schemes. But that karma gonna come down swift, especially now, Pluto in Aquarius. Y'all didn't watch that Staff of Moses. That one was deep. Y'all gotta catch that. Staff of Moses was a beautiful read, and we started going into the narrative of Moses. So y'all gotta catch that out, because these different narratives in the Holy Bible, they're really ringing true right now. Like I said, Yeshua the Christ, when he flipped over the tables, everybody was like, yo, Jesus is mad. He's crazy. Why he flipping over the tables? And he's supposed to be the prophet. He's supposed to be a man of God. He's supposed to be, and then some saw him as the Messiah, saw him as the Most High, right? But see, this is why I love the different energies, the different deities and goddesses, because it just shows the different personalities of the Most High. Because the Most High has a vengeful and wrathful side to himself. And that's what Yeshua came through like, yo, it's not going to be all love and light, peace, beloved, and all that. No, you need to receive judgment if you're doing wrong. Who am I to not say that you deserve to receive judgment for whatever actions you get, just like I deserve whatever judgment that I get according to the Most High. See, that's above me now. That's management. That's the universe right there. So what you're going to see happening too is that people want you to take on their karma, So let's say you cut that friend off, right? And now because they going through stuff, the friend want to reach out to you like, well, you need to talk to me because I'm going through something right now. But you like, but there's a reason why I cut you off. Like, I understand you going through something. And that's another thing too. That don't have to have compassion. That don't mean that you can't pray for them. You see it. You saw the moon. Where's she there? Yo, right there. I'm telling you, I got to do the Arizona video. I'm going to probably do that while I go on a hike. It's hiking season again. And I'm feeling stronger now. Look at that shit. I haven't been hiking since I almost broke my hip. So that don't mean you don't have to have compassion either. You could pray for them from a distance. If you hear, say, your friend is going through something, you feel me? Or even family that you don't deal with, and you hear that they're going through something. That don't mean that you don't have to be in your gates and, you know what I'm saying? Say, Most High, help them, give them strength. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I need to, deal with you or be in your circumference. That don't mean that. And I think that that's very infantile for the energies to think that they are entitled to your energy or entitled to talk to you, especially when they know things were warranted for the cutoff. You feel me? Or even if they feel it wasn't warranted. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing too. Like that's Judas. Jesus even kissed Judas when he knew that he was betraying him. That's right. Same thing. Like if you break up with somebody, and that don't mean you stop loving them, right? But I had to break up with you because of whatever. Because maybe the person cheated, maybe the person lied, maybe the person stole, whatever, or a combination of all that. And you're like, you know what? I just gotta love you from a distance. There's a thing called loving someone from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if Most High told you, I need you over here. And I'm putting you over here for a reason. Okay? I'm putting you over here for a reason. Because I don't want you to get, like, this is like your parents is about to knock somebody else's parent out. You feel me? Because they child acted up, right? And the parent is acting up. And they're like, you know what? Move over here. Or a masculine energy is about to fight for his woman. Maybe somebody disrespected her, whatever. It's like, baby, get in the car. Get in the car, baby. I got this. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want no punch to get swung and you get hit by accident. That's what Most High does. In a lot of these instances, he will say, get over here. Go get in the car or go in the house. I got this. I'm going to handle this. Go in the house. And you're like, no, baby, don't do it. Because, listen, I don't want you to get hit. You got to listen and take heed. Haven't you seen those videos? Those videos of, there was one woman, she was trying to fight. They was jumping him, and she was like trying to protect him, like she was standing over him or something like that, because they was kicking him in the head and everything. And she just was like, stop, what's wrong with you? Stop kicking him in the head. And she like tried to protect his head, and nigga cold knocked her it out. Just knocked her out. Ooh. 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 I felt that one. People are senseless nowadays. I'm trying to warn you with this Pluto and Aquarius people mental state. Because remember, Aquarius is an air sign that still deals with the mind. So this is the higher mind. People are not going to be making decisions from their higher mind either. So that's why you have to be connected to your higher mind. You must be connected to your higher mind at this time. And there's a transformation that's going on. And then with the Pluto energy, that is judgment. Reaping what you have sown. So you want to be able to reap what you have sown. You don't want to be a Captain Save-A-Hole for everybody. When there was times when you was by yourself and nobody could come to your rescue, and the only one that could come to your rescue is the Most High. That's the, oh shit, so much shit is coming up in this walking meditation. Because think about it. Sometimes Most High makes things happen, right? We go through shit, right? Everybody does. Everybody goes through good and bad, right? But it's in those bad, so-called bad moments. Do you cling to Most High, or do you cling to people to get, to help you come out? I mean, and again, there's earth angels, right? But Most High wants to see if you're going to cling to him or her or she. You know what I'm saying? Which J is this? Who's this? Yeah. I think you said you was a female, right? I'm just trying to be sure. I'm just trying to be sure. Ooh, Wendy's got this new blueberry pomegranate lemonade. Lord have mercy. Oh, that is the new summer drink. It is so good.
Oh,
That sucker is so good. The Palmer.
didn't I tell you to give me a sip?
You didn't taste it?
No.
I might have to get another one, a large. That's delicious. Blueberry pomegranate lemonade from Wendy's. It's delicious. Hold that for me. Thank them. But yeah, just like when you possibly was going through your tides, your highs, your lows, you had to cling the most high, to your higher self, to universe source. Okay, Big Papa, Big Mama. You had to cling to them and garner your faith, your connection, your light. You know what I'm saying? Your light source. You had to do that all on your own, all in the midst of you working out things. And look at that bright light. Oh, that must be a church group. They jamming over there. Y'all hear the gospel? And they playing gospel music. See what I'm saying? Listen, remember, your girl is not religious. I am spiritual. Definitely spiritual out in this mug. And when you spiritual, that means you could tap into different, all spiritual systems, even if they are religious. Right? You could catch the jewel because you know it's coming from a place of spirituality. It's coming, you know what I'm saying? People want to gain that connection to their spirit. It's just they turn to organized religion. That's all. That's all. And there are some real ones. Like, let me tell y'all about Sister Jackson. Now, y'all know I grew up a Jehovah's Witness, right? And Sister Jackson was like my mother's like best friend. She's the one that she studied with um, till she got baptized. That was like, you know, like her elder sister within the faith. She really clung to Sister Jackson. Her and Sister Jackson was really close. Okay. Yeah, that's how I remember you. So I was like, I remember you. Y'all be popping. It's cool because I like when, even though it be a small group of us, some of y'all pop in, pop out. Hey, I caught you. I'm glad I caught the lie. I ain't see you in a minute. You know how that go. Just keep checking up on your girl. You know what I'm saying? Keep making sure that you subscribe because you know how they like to kick subscribers out every so often. We know the deal already. But let me tell you about Sister Jackson, y'all. I love Sister Jackson because she was real. This woman, she came from the South and she always wore a skirt. Like Jehovah's Witness, you have to wear a skirt to the Kingdom Hall. And when you out in field service and, you know, doing spiritual duties. But any other time you could wear pants as a female. Sister Jackson wore a skirt 24/7. That's you know, she's old school. Old school. Sister Jackson. Okay. And I remember there were trips that my mother, because my mother has MS, and she couldn't really. It was my first hiking trip at that. With the Jehovah's Witnesses, they were going to. I think it was. Oh fuck, what mountain was that? I don't think it was Bear Mountain. It was a mountain where you could see 4 states on the East Coast. Like you could see Pennsylvania from the pinnacle. You could see Vermont, New York, and I think New Jersey, something like that. You could see 4 states from that pinnacle. And I'll never forget that hike. That was when I fell in love with mountains. And Sister Jackson, with her elderly self, she took me on with the brothers and sisters. And she went through most of the hike with her dress up, with her skirt on and everything. Like, I love Sister Jackson. And I'll never forget at the end, I was like, and she lived right across the street from us. And I was like, thank you so much, Sister Jackson. This meant so much to me. I had so much fun. I couldn't have appreciated this if you didn't come with me. Like and I was like 13. And she was like, girl, you about to make me cry. And then she grabbed me and gave me a hug. Like she was another second grandmother. When it solidified to me that she was real was when I got older and I had my first child. I had my first child at 18, 19 years old. And I knew that a lot of the witnesses would shun me. You know, I never was baptized. I was only a unbaptized publisher because I knew I wasn't going to make that mistake. But when I seen Sister Jackson at my mama's house, she came in and I was visiting my mom real quick. And my baby by that time was like maybe 2 or 3. And she was like, Crystal. And I was like, oh no, here we go. Here comes the lecture, right? She grabbed me and said, you bad girl. You ain't come and bring that baby to come and see me. My great grand. What's wrong with you? And hugged me. And oh my God, I had to fight back tears because I was thinking I was going to get shunned. Like, who told you to go have a baby so young? And I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I got nothing but love. Like, you a bad girl because you were supposed to bring that baby to my house. When am I going to hold that baby? And I was like, he a little boy now. He not that much of a baby. He like 2, 3. 2, 3? 2 or 3? Like, you know, like she like in her mind, she like, I missed all the stages. Like, he's already walking? He's already talking? Like, how dare you? That's the real. See, this is what I'm talking about. Level of discernment of real spiritual people. When she prayed, you felt it. Okay? She had, like I said, she had that country twang. And she was like, yes, yes, Jehovah God. And we know we are so grateful here. And Sheila and the children. And you know what I'm saying? And when you felt that prayer, you felt it. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay. You felt blessed after Sister Jackson said her prayer. May she rest in forever holy peace. You know what I'm saying? Sister Jackson. When you're able to really see people's spirit, this is what's going to be heightening. This is what's going to be heightening. Irrespective of what people say, what people do, you got to be able to read and discern people's energies and their souls and their spirit. Are they connected to their spirit, or is there another entity controlling that vessel? You know what I'm saying? And then people will attempt to say that, you know, you're of a lower nature because you choose to flip a couple of tables over. And then in your case, it may just be you just choose to stay in your corner. You just choose to stay in your corner. And then people want to come and flip over your table. You know? So I feel like that's the key. Yeah. Remember eclipse season. Hold on. We got to prepare. Wait. This air is so good. Eclipse season, we know is coming up in Taurus season. Damn. It's going to get real. It's going to be real. There's going to be a lot more exposing. Like Scorpio energy, like I said, Ampu Anubis is exposing people left and right. Secrets are being revealed. Scorpio is in the South Node. Pluto is in a space of everything is being revealed. Everything is being exposed. A lot of truths are going to be coming out. Remember, Aquarius is the mind. It's the truth. It's the communication, the spoken word. And these are higher, lofty, out of this world truths. Things that people wouldn't be able to fathom. Things that you thought people weren't capable of are coming forward, I'm telling you, are being exposed. And it's going to be like this, the receipts is going to be there. The receipts are going to be there. Okay? This is why you see a lot of people like, you know what? I give it to Black China for like, you know what? I'm renewed. Like a lot of the ladies that are taking out, their body enhancements, all of the face filler and all that shit. And yo, tell me she don't look more prettier though. Tell me Black China don't look more prettier with her more natural face. To me, like, she looked way better than with all that crazy, you know what I'm saying, extra. Like, come on now, you don't need no extra. It'll come. You don't need no extra. You don't need no extra filler and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she showed off her natural body, and I was like, she actually really looked cute to me. Right? Don't she look gorgeous like that? I'm like, yo, she looked like a cartoon character before. She really did. She looked like a cartoon character. Now, I'm not saying, like we love to get our piercings. We love to, you know what I'm saying, to put our little eyeshadow. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. But when you go into extremes to really contort your body and your face, it's like, come on. It's too much. So I hope that the young girls see that and see that as like, yeah, you don't need all that, because when you get older, all of those things begin to sour in your body and rotten out your body faster than if you just, hold a natural order. You feel me? She looked like what? They say she looks like Penny Proud. Yeah. And she look even younger. She do. It looked like she took some years off of her. She took some years off. She definitely took some years off by removing that shit off her face. Like, for real, for real. Yeah. Remember, Uranus and Taurus with the North Node in Taurus, and then the eclipse season in Taurus. Everything that the natural beauty. Venus is in Taurus right now. I think it's still in Taurus. It's not. I don't think it hit Gemini just yet. I think it's about to come out of Taurus too. So, you know what I'm saying? The beauty, the natural, that's if you have Venus in Taurus, that's what you like. You like natural beauty. And you also have a natural beauty, or a natural handsomeness to you. All of these things are coming out. Like, looking at the natural beauty of Most High's nature too. Like, yo, out here in the valley, they doing so much construction. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not going to be able to see the mountain. Like, they got one spot by my house where they starting to do construction, but it was an open field before, and you could look and see straight towards the mountains. And it's a beautiful sight in the rising. And even in the evening, when you see those mountains, and I'm like, now I'm not going to be able to see that if they build right here. They really messing up the view. Y'all want to see some mountain views? Y'all can't see us in it. I'm telling you, the phone don't do it no justice. She had a Baphomet tattoo. Well, yeah, she turned a Christian and all of that. But like I said, I'm still an occultist. So, the Baphomet is not nothing devilish meant to me. Because I know the symbolism. I know the breakdown of the whole symbolism. Okay? So, it's just a symbol like everything else. But for her, I feel it's what that symbol meant to her. Remember, it's all about perception. So for her to remove it, it was what it represented for her. It was maybe the links to certain secret societies. Okay, maybe that's what it was for her, right? But as an occultist, what that represents. Okay, it represents the master teacher, the light bringer. It represents the balance of masculine and feminine, as above, so below. All of that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if that's what it did for her to feel, for her to grow closer to the Most High, then that's what it take. If it take for her to start wearing a cross, and now maybe she's going to church or reading the Bible, hey. Because judgment is being doled out. I think she's one of the ones that's, listen, I'm going to be on the smarter end. She like, let me, dad, the piff is flowing, y'all. um, let me let me change up my life, right, child? Now, she probably was getting warning signs. Okay. I could even smell what it's in. That smell like backwood. Damn, you know I'm thirsty. If I could be like, oh, that's paper. Oh, that's Whistler. Oh, oh, that's a pipe. Oh, no. Yeah, that's backwoods. That's backwoods. Oh, no, that's a Philly. Or Dutch Master. Remember that shit? Remember Phillies and White Owls? I don't even think they sell that shit no more. And Phillies, White Owls, and Dutch Masters. I didn't like Dutchies. That was supposed to be the supreme. I could never roll. I was not a Dutch girl at all. I was like, y'all go ahead. Can you roll it for me? Back in the day, I was not a Dutch master at all. I was either a backwood or rolling paper, Whistler. You know what I'm saying? What was the bamboo? Bamboo all day. And you know, if you run out, the back pages of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I even had a couple pipes a couple times, you know. You feel me? Then now it transitioned into the vape, which, you know, it takes away. It takes away, y'all. Like, I was talking to my friend. I'm telling you, I was talking to my friend and he was like, man, I can't do this dispensary sensimania because it's not the same. And he said it makes him paranoid. And I was like, you ain't fucking lying. Certain strains, I said, you ain't lying. Like, when they cut, like, they got this, it was a apple fritter. And the first full pulls, it literally tasted like apple fritter. You could taste apple. And I was like, no, they doing too much. They're just doing too much. Like, I miss the good old Yardas. Like, because it make you not want to deal with it at all. Like, if I can't, that's why they did a real campaign in Jamaica where they was really burning down the fields right before they did the push for the legalization in America, because they didn't want, they wanted to cut them off. They wanted to cut off the farmers, the natural farmers, because they know that's the real one. That's the real one where if you crush it up, it may still have seeds in it. They didn't want that. But let me hush my mouth. Yo, look at this plant. Hold on, let me show y'all this plant here. Let me see if I can show y'all this plant. This is the type of shit that grows. I don't know. I'm going to research now because I don't know what this is. Wait, let me see if I could turn. Maybe easier. Okay. Y'all see this plant. Look at the you can't touch it. Do you see the thorns on this mugs? It almost resembles aloe, but it's not aloe, right? And then it'll have this stemming up. Look how long. Look me. Yo. This one is not that colorful, but most of them, it'll be pink. You know what I'm saying? It'll have they'll have pink flowers coming out of it like that. And it'll be growing in the heat. Like, how does it grow in this environment? That's the miracles of the desert. That might be the next channeling, y'all. I've been on here for 49 minutes. But this felt really good. Full moon and Libra is next week. It's in the next 7 days, literally. On the 7th, 6th to the 7th, is this Libra full moon. So, yeah, man, things are leveling out. There's a lot of justice being doled out at this time. Like I said, damn. Anubis is bringing souls to my eye. People's hearts are being weighed. You got to worry about you. And you may get, guilt tripped into doing certain things. pressured into, hey, work these extra shifts. And if you choose not to, then they may try to mess up your check. Like, all type of things can happen, y'all. You just got to stand your ground. You got to stand your ground, because every man stands alone on Judgment Day. That's why on the judgment card, the original one, you see people are naked, because it's like you can't hide behind somebody else. Everybody's in their grave and they coming out, because everybody has to stand for judgment. Don't matter if you're young, old, man, woman, black, white, it doesn't matter. Everybody has to stand judgment. Everybody, you know. But I'm gonna end it off here. The sun is going down. It's about to be a beautiful sunset here in the land, in the valley. And I think the next one, I may do a reading tonight. If not, tomorrow morning, tomorrow on the rising, I might do a couple of readings. And I might do another walking meditation. And this time I may actually talk about this land here, where heaven meets hell. Some of y'all thinking about coming out here and all that. Well, let me tell you about where heaven meets hell. You might, want to second guess coming out here. Or you might say, hey, I need to come out there. And with that, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all spending this time with me while I was creating an earthquake. And I'm going to see y'all on the check-in. Yeah. Peace.